Broken, vacant, and forgotten. That's how neighbors near this block on Northfield Avenue in East Cleveland feel about these abandoned homes. A drain on area property values, a safety problem, and a story too often repeated in Cuyahoga County.
That's what vacant properties cause. They make people feel like nobody cares about their community.
That's where the Cuyahoga Land Bank steps in, acquiring vacant properties and bringing them back to productive reuse to improve the quality of life for residents. Their mission today, as it was 15 years ago when this work began.
They understood that vacancy and abandonment and blight was an issue that our community was going to be dealing with for the long term, and we needed a vehicle to be able to help assess that problem and remediate that problem.
The Land Bank just completed its 10,000th demolition and has redeveloped 3,000 properties. Now a recent $23 million state grant will allow them to improve even more neighborhoods.
We will be knocking down over 1,100 properties, a mix of single-family, 1 to 3 family residential, all the way up to commercial industrial blight, kind of that legacy blight.
Including Northfield Avenue and the largest project on the list, the former Huron Place Apartments, a 13-story building, empty and run down for over 10 years.
It's just a big building that overlooks the entire community, and it acts as a billboard for blight in East Cleveland.
Another $45 million state grant allows the Land Bank to decontaminate and clear 7 commercial industrial sites in Cleveland, Middleburg Heights, and other cities to attract jobs.
The reality is that now business can start coming back into the county, right? We can start making the county more attractive for long-term economic development and start reversing some of that trend of seeing our jobs leaving the county.
The millions come at a bittersweet time. Founder, president, and visionary Gus Frangos passed away unexpectedly in August, but his mission carries on.
In my neighborhood, I live next to an abandoned house, and I know how that feels, so I'm happy to do this work.
Anytime we see some of these buildings come down, particularly these big ones, it's just a win for the neighbors. We see block parties, we see folks celebrating on social media. That's a win for the residents of our county, and that's a win for our mission.
Matt Rascone, 3 News.
And here's just one example of the Land Bank's work. It tore down the shuttered former Brooklyn YMCA building to make way for Harper's Point, a 71-unit apartment. Now, the Land Bank also provided short-term funding for the project, too.